Alright, what the hell's going on, everybody? So this is gonna be a tour of my homemade gym. Basically, I built this back in like March, April, May sort of month when, you know, the world was locked down and stuff. Well, kind of opposite lockdown, but starting to open back up again here in the United States of America, Virginia, Northern Virginia. But anyways, I'm gonna start off. The first thing that I did was we cleared off this area. Basically, this used to be all overgrown jungle crap shit back here. But here's the pull-up bar one more time in all its glory. It's all finished and painted. Cemented in the ground, it's not going anywhere. It works very well, and very windy outside. Very first thing I did was went to the store, got some 4x4 posts right here to make this pull-up bar. Down there in the ground, dug a hole. Honestly, we should have dug it deeper, but it's probably about a foot and a little bit down in there. Should be a lot more than that. It should be like probably a foot and a half, 2 feet. But anyways, we dug a hole down, mixed up some concrete, and set that in there. Made sure the whole thing was plumb and all that good stuff like that. So it's straight up and down. At the top, drill a hole through, big enough for this 1-inch steel pipe to go through. And then on the end, we got these, what's it called? Flange things. You screw into the thing, and it's nice and strong, and it's not going anywhere. So it works really well, as you can see. But you know, and this is just this can be put anywhere. Like if you're gonna build this again. This can be anywhere in the yard. I mean, I obviously got this nice little gravel enclosure back here. Over here on the left is this is actually the last thing that I made. Oh, and by the way, all these things are painted black with a black exterior paint. This is actually the latest thing that I put in, which is a squat rack. You can see we dug these posts a lot deeper in, and they are not going anywhere. But by the way, these aren't the whole length. These are cut. By the way, those are the whole length. 8 foot long. These actually came from the old shed floor rails, which were actually terrible idea. Don't ever use anything else but concrete for your shed foundation. But we did that because I didn't know what I was doing. It used to be over there attached to that was like a little lean-to thing. We took it down and built that new shed over there. Obviously new shed is a lot better. You can also do shoulder presses right here. Basically just take the barbell, which is another steel pipe, which I have welded on these little things right here. The bar goes right in there, and this hole was cut out with a circular saw. I took the circular saw and made a bunch of passes. Tried to chip it out with a chisel a little bit, and then once it got down to like a little rough, I took the plunge router and then just went back and forth to make it all smooth right there. I mean, obviously sanded and painted and everything else. Now we'll move on to the bench here. This is just made out of 2x4s and 2x6s here, and I got these concrete blocks. They're not cemented or anything. I just put it in the ground like that. Dig a hole and the gravel goes around it. But also gravel's going underneath this. The bench is made out of just 2x4s. I'm not even gonna bother putting any padding on there. It doesn't bother me that much. But and now I don't really use it as much anymore as I used to because the gyms are now back open. So the bar steel threaded pipe, these come off, and they've been spray painted. As you can see, there's a little bit of rust, but it's hard to prevent that. This has been all painted black with a Rust-Oleum rust protectant paint. Now the weights are made out of concrete. Just poured it regular, like Sacrete you can buy it at Lowe's, Home Depot, big box store, whatever. These are actually old frying pans. So the molds are old frying pans. You put a piece of 2-inch PVC or whatever the diameter. I started using 1-inch. Basically all it has to do is fit over the end. These are kind of big ones. There's like a smaller one down there. They're not actually that heavy. It's probably like 15 pounds each, but I made these big ones. They're closer to probably like 30 pounds, and I never actually weighed them. But if you put those two and then 4 weights on there, the bar doesn't weigh that much, but I feel like it's comparable to about a 155 maybe, which in the gym would be a 45 plate and a 10. I'm sure I could make 2 more bigger ones, and it would get heavier than that. But okay, that's the gym. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Yep.